Your Daily 180, 180 seconds of pure Bible study.
Psalm 119, verse number 10 says, "With my whole heart I have sought you. Oh, let me not wander from your commandments." Here the psalmist is saying, oh, I've put my entirety into knowing you and obeying you and knowing what you say it is that I am to do. We're looking at Psalm 119, which is an exaltation of the wonder and the greatness of God's holy word. And the psalmist 10 times says, teach me. And so far this week, we've looked at the idea that one of the characteristics of an individual who would say, teach me, is the individual who really wants to obey God. Psalm 119, verse 11, remember that verse, your word I have hidden in my heart, that I may not sin against you. Now, why would someone want to hide God's word in their heart? In Psalm 119, verse 89, the psalmist says, forever, now underline that, forever, O Lord, your word is settled in heaven. Now that's good news. That's really comforting news. You see, in a world of change, in a world where there's changing opinions and there's changing behavior, God's word's settled. God's given us the last word on what's right and wrong, the best way to live our life. Now that's good news for each of us. Now what we have to determine, do I have the attitude that I'm going to follow what God says? Consider 119, verse 33 and 34. Teach me, O Lord, the way of your statutes, and I shall keep it to the end. What's he saying? When I know what's right, I'm going to obey it. Is that your attitude? Give me understanding, and I shall keep your law. In other words, obey it. Indeed, I shall observe it with my whole heart. Is that your attitude toward God's word? I'm going to put everything I have, my whole being, into obeying God's word and doing what's right. Let's consider verse 145. I cry out with my whole heart. Hear me, O Lord. I will keep your statutes. Is that your attitude? We hope so. We want to help you any way we can. Join us again for your Daily 180.